5 reasons why it's getting harder to make real friends. It is true that the world is changing. And how we interact with each other is one of the most important changes. You could have a bunch of random friends in the past, but it was more likely that some of them were really good friends of yours. But it seems like true friends are getting harder and harder to find these days. So, what's happening? What has changed in our culture that has made it harder for people to make real friends? There are a number of things that led to this change. Let's look at them. Number 1, people have forgotten how to talk to someone face to face. It's sad, but it's the truth. Many people no longer know how to talk to each other in person. The world we live in is becoming more and more virtual, with people spending more and more time on. People would rather be on their phones than talking to people in person. In the past, we went out in groups to meet new people. Now, social media has become a popular way to meet people. The main way for people, especially young people, to get to know each other. Cause them to lack social skills, which makes it hard for them to make real friends. Social media is a great way to share information and keep up with friends, but it's not a replacement for real life to really talk to people. And if someone posts a lot of pictures, it's easy to think they have a lot of friends. But when they meet in person, it might be hard for them to talk. Number 2, relationships that are one-sided and superficial have become the norm. In our society, it's all about getting things done quickly. When it comes to relationships, this means that end up with one-sided friendships that aren't deep. Most people don't take the time to build real relationships, so this is what happens. Trust, friendship, and respect for each other take time to build. But we live in a world where people don't like to wait, so many would rather be entertained than really get to know someone on a deeper level. People also care a lot more than ever about what other people think of them. This has made many people afraid to be themselves out of fear of being judged or hurt. Judged to be weird or strange if they don't fit into society's common ideas. Number 3, technology has changed the way we think about friendships. We tend to think of people as friends these days if they are on our social media accounts or if they send us a message or have the same goals as we do. But this isn't enough to keep a relationship strong most of the time. Our online relationships can be too far away and impersonal to really mean anything. Even though social media lets us talk to people from all over the world and see what they're thinking, we can't always spend quality time together because we don't know what they're up to. Which makes it hard, if not impossible, to make deeper connections. Number 4, society today seems to have forgotten what loyalty means. The internet has brought us closer together, but it also seems to be pulling us apart. Many people don't care about loyalty as much as they used to. Following on social media has replaced the word friendship. We don't put as much value on the quality and depth of friendships as we used to because we can just meet new people. We can look through our newsfeeds or use dating apps to find the next best thing. Even though it's easy to make real friends these days, many people don't even try to talk to people you don't know online. Because of this, a lot of friendships have become pretty much like tools. They're seen only as a way to get something, like status for example. Number 5, we live in a culture that is based on success. People these days are more competitive and care more about their status. We have access to a huge amount of information, people, and opportunities. The internet gives us so many ways to improve ourselves through education. There are now jobs that didn't exist before it was made. But this has made many people think that their identities are based on what they do. People's jobs or social media profiles than who they really are as people. Developing has become harder because of inequality, competition, and a fixation on one's own identity. It's much harder to make real friends. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and tell your friends about it so we can keep making more. To see more videos like this, click subscribe, and don't forget to click notifications. Thanks for coming to watch.